Absolutely. Nigeria Chambers, Big Go Belt Media. Hello, you two, once again. I'm very
Hi.
excited to talk to you. Season 2 is here, and so many things to talk about, so little time. I kind of want to start off by talking about Bob Odenkirk's hospital scare. First of all, his performance this season is next level. Just all the emotions and everything. But I wanted to know from you two, was there any delays or adjustments made in production when that occurred?
No, we'd shot him completely way before that happened. But of course, we were very scared for him, and we're so
Yeah.
happy that he's recovered. And we think the world of him, and we're so grateful that he's a part of our show.
Yeah, what a champ. What a champ. Now going into this season, I watched the whole season, so I'm gonna be very conscious of spoilers here. But the immediate first thing into the introduction of this season felt like a turning of page. It almost felt like the first season, that chapter's over, then we're off to the second season, but it takes us for a loop, pun intended, and things get connected all back together. So I kind of wanted to know, what was the decision yet vision board for this season arc for season 2?
Yeah, I mean, Raphael and I worked together before we started breaking the season just to figure out that spine, what was going to carry us through. And we knew that that was really important to us because it felt like that exploration that she comes back to at the end is a way for her to return with some solutions and some hope, some sort of internal story of how things can be to carry her through. And, so all this kind of outward exploration that happens ultimately leads to the inward journey of self-realization and healing. So I think that central spine was really important to us. And then we kind of used that as we started building out the rest of the skeleton and body of the season.
Well
Yeah,
said.
and I think the joy and the challenge of any season 2 of something is, how do you retain what's special about season 1? Well, see, I'm doing a tightrope walk right now. Well, how do you retain what's special about season 1 while also not repeating yourself or being beholden to season 1 or what you think is special about it? So we really challenged ourselves right out of the gate to be like, yeah, like you said, new page, new chapter. It's a different kind of show, but also by the end, yeah, dovetailing back in again and going, but it is also the same show. And that hopefully the audience will feel the same way.
Yeah, I think season 1, it was a little bit of a discovery as to what this series wanted to be. Going into season 2, I felt things started to really explode. I felt like there was an extra pep in the step from everybody involved. So I wanted to know, in the storytelling, and obviously not to give a very personal answer here, but was there any bit of the elements of the different parts of this season that became either personal or special because of just how these different parts of this season was so it was very humanized. It felt very real in everybody's home. So I wanted to know, was it anything personable or yet special about particular parts of the season that had to be in there?
Well, I think the sister relationship is something that's always been really central for Raphael. He has 2 sisters, Amalia and Becky. So you can tell they're inspiring Alma and Becca. And the fun of that dynamic, that the push pull between the 2 of them. And like you say, the family, the center of the show, the heart of the show is this family and exploring their relationship and dynamics. And I think for our central character, Alma too, just her realization of needing other people and her own self-discovery and how important those relationships are was as an important part. And I think that resonates with both of us in terms of like who we are as humans and what we're trying to understand about the human experience and how we're trying to express it. And then we also drew from personal family histories in terms of the deep dive into this family and wove those into their story, things that resonate with us in terms of our ancestors and what they experienced, and married that into the show.
Thank you. Well, I absolutely can't wait for folks to check out season 2. It's a pleasure to talk to you in this short time, but there's so much to unload. Hopefully we can do it again where we can actually talk about the stuff, but you did a fantastic job and look forward to talking to you season 3.
Thank you so much.
Big go back.